camera and, do that shit. I couldn't find it. So I'm not sure if they were taping. And then after I said, okay, I was a wet better and shit like that, then she said, where do you work? I said, the Ron and Fez show. I actually said Ron and Fez 11 to 3, thinking I was at the Twitter Awards.
Jesus.
That came up again, huh?
Wish you wouldn't bring our name up.
Then hold on. Then they go, so anything else you want to tell us about yourself? And I'm like, I ran away from the home when I was 24. And I just walked off the stage. One girl was laughing. The woman who I think was the director of it was just like, there goes a bona fide loser.
Maybe they thought you would run away to the audition.
Now, did it fuck with your head at all that Fez?
Yes.
Fucking told you didn't do good the other night?
That really got into my grill, as they say.
Yeah.
And I went downstairs in the bath. Oh, fuck. I went downstairs in the bathroom, right? Mm-hmm. In order to take a shit. And it was like really...
In comics?
In comics.
Right.
And I was number 36. So two things happened. I'm taking a shit. I knew it was like on 32. And I don't know if I've lost weight or something. My wedding ring falls off in the stall.
Oh.
Not in the toilet, but in the stall. Okay. So I'm no pants. I'm panicked. And I hear 35, 35. I'm like on my hands and knees like, this isn't happening. This isn't happening.
This is perfect for TV. That's what they need to be shooting.
And I'm like, fuck.
You should have told that story.
I know. I should have, but I didn't. I thought I had to do a stupid script about Ed Hardy t-shirts. And so I'm hearing 35, 35. And finally, I haven't found the ring yet. And I hear 36, 36. And that's me. So I run up the stage, didn't wipe my ass without my wedding ring. So the combination of Fez and my wedding ring being off my finger, I was done. Put a fork in me.
So you had to go running back and find your wedding ring after...
No, what happened was, luckily, a guy found it with like seconds to spare and goes, is this your wedding ring? And I go, yeah, okay, thank you very
fucker,
much.
give it back.
I know. And he goes, oh, yeah, someone found it in the bathroom. I go, that's impossible. I was down there looking for it. So the whole thing was clusterfuck to the max. And I come in disheveled. I have my... I put my resumes in a nice manila envelope, and they're like, we don't want it. And so I'm just standing there holding this big yellow envelope.
Let me see your resume.
For no reason.
Why wait till the 30s to shit?
Resumes and show prep. Show prep's on top.
Oh God, you showed them your news.
Yeah, and my resumes are somewhere in the package.
So you were going to give them show prep?
I think they're. Oh yeah. No, I knew I went to Kinko's this morning to print out my resume.
Your resume doesn't look bad. Voiceover, host, producer, board operator. That'll help you a lot doing a talk show.
Yeah.
In case they have you run your own board.
Right. In
they're
case
on the fucking right on the desk. And I'm going to bring myself in for a close up.
In case the show goes into overnights on Tallahassee radio, I got that board op cred to my name.
References Ron Bennington of the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah.
Greg Opie Hughes of the Opie and Anthony show.
Right.
Laszlo of Rockstar Games.
Yeah. And I didn't give them. I said numbers would be provided if they're serious. I wasn't about to give them your numbers.
No, did you ask Opie or me if we would your reference?
I panicked. The whole 24 hours has been a panic time. I've been bouncing off the walls in my house.
You should always let the person know you might be called as a reference.
Well, I knew that they wouldn't call you because your numbers aren't there.
But I like the idea of this. Oh, yeah. I definitely think he should host a TV show. Why? I don't know. I'd watch it and let my me. I'm not exactly an expert of what works on TV shows, but sure, give it to him.
I became fucking Reverend Jim from Taxi. I was just, I don't know. Whatever, Alex.
Now, Davey Mac, I'm glad that you didn't shower for them. It was a fucking piece to see. Are you willing to sell yourself as you truly are? Because I thought to show up there and say, I'm in the middle of a no shower thing would bring a lot of heat to you, but I didn't want to give you that advice.
No, you know what? I debated that back and forth, and I just couldn't get their vibe if they were going to take points off for being on the radio, Because some people do, and they're like,
Right.
okay. Or if it's an asset. So I said that I was on the radio, but I didn't say I'm doing this challenge. I don't know. I probably made a mistake there.
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
I go,
Look, they met you. If they like you, if they think that you fit, it works that way. What you don't, these things happen all the time. You just keep trying.
The photo that they took of me was just mugshot central. I mean, talk about Nick Nolte. I look crazy.
You're talking about getting heat for the Twitter awards?
No, I didn't.
That's something that would have been interesting.
Is that on the resume at least?
When they said, "Do you have anything more to tell?" I should have said that. Kind of
Dave,
stuff.
did you hear Earl? Did you hear Dave do his sports show the other night?
No, I did not hear it.
All right, so let me paint a picture for you. So, Dave does a 4-hour show with Sam and Dave. Fairly exhausting thing to have to pull off, and this is probably only is it about your 15th or 16th full live show, somewhere in that area?
Yeah, maybe more. I don't know, but you're right. Somewhere in that area.
So it's not but after 4 hours of doing
3 hours, 9 to midnight.
3 hours. But if you have anything left, you shouldn't. It means that you didn't work hard enough. So already he's in that place. Then he's going to do his first sports show, Red McDonald's Sports Roundup and Chicken Wing Sale. So he gets on to do this. The phones are out. The phones don't work. They never flipped over into the next hour, however the hell it works. So now he has an hour to do after doing a full show. No phones at all. So
and no one to talk to.
Yeah,
either.
I'm listening to this and doing it. And when you're saying our phones are so, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I tried at first.
Yeah, I heard you go with that. So I text fucking Chris, are the phones not working? When you go to him. And he texts me out, no, I'm working on it. They didn't flip over. So I'm sitting in my house going, all right, motherfucker, the gun just got put up to your head. And he was able to do an hour. No dead air, no breakdowns, no blaming people, not even making the people at home think about, hey, it's a big thing. Because I don't think all the people at home would get the fact that if you don't have phones, it's a big thing.
Right.
He pulled it off. How tough is that alone on a scale 1 to 10?
10. Very difficult.
It's pretty hard.
It's extremely difficult to do,
Yeah.
particularly when it's not like he prepared to go in just to do an hour by himself. To come in with, it's kind of like rowing a boat with only one oar,
But the great thing about this is now if something ever comes up again, you always think to yourself, well, I did that fucking whole hour by myself.
Yeah.
Because here's another thing that people don't realize. If you're listening to regular fucking radio, they go so short. These fucking guys never speak for half an hour.
Oh,
straight.
I know. That's so true, especially in terrestrial.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you guys are on there. Francesa's on there for 6 minutes, and then he goes 4 minutes of commercials. Earl would know.
Mm-hmm.
He's very short.
You're angling to either the next commercial break or the next news break, and then you're just playing.
And then you use that 4 minutes to figure out what are we going to do next, what phone callers do I have. So the fucking thing of doing terrestrial is going for an hour. Did you feel good about yourself? Or
I did. I felt good. I was very disappointed that the phones wouldn't work. Not to complain, but because if we were going to make a tape, I wanted that phone call host interaction just for the tape purposes,
Right.
not for entertainment.
to show that you can do it.
Just as, show that. And I was, it was cool. I was working the board, the mouse. I wanted to do everything. So I was, that was very disappointing to me.
Oh, you wanted to take the mouse and click on. That was something that you were thinking about? Yeah, I never thought that you would struggle with that part of it.
I just wanted to be in control.
Right.
Johnny Rochester, you're on with Davey Red McDonald.
So I was very impressed that he pulled it off. Now, my partner, Fez Watley, you were not so impressed. And according to you this morning, you didn't even give him a passing grade.
No, I tried listening to it. I thought it was messy. I thought it was kind of all over the place, and
What
I
parts?
didn't stick with it.
What parts were messy?
I just couldn't follow you.
Well, you don't know anything about baseball. The show opened up with Major League Baseball talk.
Well, when you shifted gears, was it like you were talking about the Yankees 1 minute and then shifted to the Giants football, or you did?
Never brought up Giants football. Fez was incorrect about my leaning on New York. I think the Yankees are pertinent because they're the World Series champs. I also talked about the Phillies because I said I'm going to give my respect to the American League and National League champions. Then I talked about football. Then I talked about Pacquiao and Mayweather. Then I talked March Madness. Those are national topics. You can't say that New York Yankees baseball is not a national topic. They're the America's team of baseball. That's like saying don't talk Cowboys unless you're in Dallas.
Well, it just seemed all very Northeast because I know you brought up Brady. And
it was a national conversation that Rich Eisen started on the NFL Network, a national network where he said, because he graduated Michigan, Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. And I was very pissed off, and I said, no, that belongs to Joe Montana. Then Johnny Unitas, get your shit straight, Eisen. Get it straight. There's a reason why you're
taking on Rick Eisen.
I'm taking him on right now. I'll take him on anytime I got a program. And that was done on a national. I talked about it. I said it's an NFL Network show.
Give him a letter grade.
I would say it was a C-.
You didn't listen to the whole show, though. And how hard is it to listen to someone who works for you just for 50 minutes? I can't believe that you would bail out.
Now, this is interesting. I just got this email to me literally 6 minutes ago. The guy says, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Friday evening, heard a little blurb on the 24-hour news station called News 14. I guess that's kind of the New York one of North Carolina. It was in regards to the recent vandalism of the Andy Griffith statue, Fez.
All right, yeah, that happened a few weeks ago over a weekend. Andy Griffith, TV Land has a statue there of Andy and Opie, and it got spray painted.
And you got involved.
Yes, I made a donation to Crime Stoppers in Mount Airy, North Carolina for $1,000. I sent to Crime Stoppers for the arrest conviction of these vandals.
You'll be happy to say this. So News 14 brings it up, and they even mentioned that an anonymous donor has offered $1,000 cash.
Oh. I'm not anonymous.
To them you are.
At no point did I even say, hey, make sure this stays anonymous. I want to do it out of the goodness of my heart.
You ought to pull your $1,000 out then. The anonymous donor who put out $1,000. Now, you also told me you thought that this would start other people giving money.
Right, yeah, other Andy Griffith fans, people who really admire that guy and the work that he did.
And it looks like if they haven't been caught yet, if no one's talked yet, not going to happen. Now, I think that you could take that tape, play it for the guys down there, and say, look, this shows what I have. Let me do the first hour of the Sam and Dave show when there would be more people listening.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then bring Sam on and do the rest of the Sam and Dave show. By the way, I was really pleased that you didn't, under your panic, go to Pepper or go to Sam and bring them back in and start talking to them.
Yeah, Sam was out of the building. But yeah, I could have went to Pepper. You're right.
But it was so much smarter just to go, even though I don't have the phones and this is not working the way I want it to work, I've already set up a format and I'm not breaking that format.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the guy who I am passionate about sports. So if I was yelling, that's actually emotions that I feel very strongly. What you got is me driving in my car thinking about sports. I do these kind of rants to myself. Mm-hmm. So what you got was a raw version of David Red McDonald and his take on sports. And it was all me. There was nothing put up. There was no performance. It was just all right there. And I felt good about it. I just wanted a couple of those calls. And sure. I'm very disappointed because Ron was texting me even during the show. Good job, keep going, this and that. And I was like, okay. And it was nice for someone to give me support like that. And it definitely hurts that Fez is taking this angle because I'm actually shocked by it. And if I don't get the Spike TV job, it's because of Fez.
You can't blame that on me. You were in the bathroom losing your wedding ring. when you were being called.
Your call happened first, so I believe that my frenetic ass wiping was because I was thinking of you and rather than taking care of business, so to speak.
Rob in Jersey.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I think Dave didn't get the part today because he had cum all over his shirt.
This guy he was very cool, very nice. I was hanging out with him. Is my friend or my new friend? I guess I should say Rob.
It is nice when you can make a new friend at an audition.
It was good,
and then we go. I hope we both get it.
Well, he was very cool. There was one guy who was giving me his card, saying, Eastside Dave, please listen to my podcast. And he was talking to me about Crazed and Spandy. I'm like, I'm really trying to concentrate here. Rob was very cool.
This is...
Yeah, he was a stalker.
All right, this is Evan, was the other guy, and he is the comedian, radio talk show host.
And his comments were things, while I'm trying to prepare, his things were, are Crazed's eyes really that fucked up? Like, I can't do this.
I just wanted to say that it looked like he dropped a Cinnabon on his lap, and he might have freaked out the lady a little bit.
Oh, fuck them. They've got to understand that he's the future.
These pants are now officially beyond dirt. I am.
Ron invented
sweatpants. I invented dirt pants.
I don't think I can wear these clothes again even after this is done. They just have to be put on a fire or have some sort of hazmat crew come out and take them away.
Oh, I'm never
by the way, Evan, the guy who stalked you, he has his Twitter is Evan Weiss Comedy. Evan Weiss Comedy, which I was reading as Evan is Comedy at first. Here's Andrew in Queens, Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys. Yeah, Fezzy can't have a teacher write loser on a sixth grader's paper, but his subordinate, Eastside Dave, who looks to him for guidance, in his time of need, you trash all over the place.
I thought I was being constructive, and Dave's not a sixth grade girl.
You were being hurtful, and he needs your help and guidance.
I'm not going to look for it then. I'll just go to Ron. That's why I was glad I put him on my references. Because I was very surprised this morning. I thought I had done good. Apparently, it's a C-. Everyone else was giving me a lot of feedback. My phone was lots of text messages and shit. And it's not easy, as Ron pointed out, you know. But the thing that got me upset was Fez saying I was unprepared. Because I don't think you can do that with and to what Fez isn't taking into consideration is, right now, Rob Cross is listening. So he's hearing unprepared and crazy and this and that. And I thought, my God, this is the 1 hour where I'm prepared and not crazy.
But here's the interesting thing. I think the fact that you were unprepared with the phones going down and then you didn't let that throw you is more impressive than I have a bunch of stuff from home to read.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
No, true.
I don't want to hear anybody reading on the radio. I want to fucking see somebody pull the fucking trigger and going for it.
Yeah.
I don't think preparation is as fucking big into being radio. It's like being prepared for a fucking conversation with another human being. It doesn't even make sense. That person tends to be a closed-minded fucking person.
And not go with the flow, I guess.
Right.
And I mean, that's the one thing. I had stuff, and then I went on tangents because there was nothing else to do. I thought, though, those tangents were well-made points, believe it or not.
Now, what did you... here's what I love about Spike TV. They're doing the Z-Man gimmick. Men like hamburgers.
Fuck yeah.
And smoking cigars.
Look at me. I'm eating a hamburger with a cigar right now.
Drinking... we like man caves. And for somehow fucking taking full credit for that. It just bugs me that somehow we should be impressed with ourselves for eating a steak. As if... no one else has thought of it before.
Yeah, that was the one thing about it that I was a little bit... All these men were, like, actually trying to talk man stuff. And
it drives me nuts.
Come on.
I will say this, though, and I may be at the end of my rope of being able to... And I would rather spend my time with women. Don't get me wrong there. But the idea now of ordering pizza with women is just... how women can ruin a fucking pizza is beyond me. No, I don't want half fucking asparagus. Stop fucking. The additions are for meat.
That goes against the rules of pizza.
I know. The latest thing in New York is this pizza with a salad on top of it. And it has to fucking stop.
Just eat a salad and put cheese on it.
Thank you.
Pizza is a food that is time tested.
What do you put on pizza?
Pepperoni's my favorite.
It's number one.
Simple.
For you?
I like nothing on it. I like
You'll go cheese? I'd rather have cheese than fucking fill in the blanks vegetable. The vegetable pizza is starting to annoy me. And now, here's the other thing that's wrong. You get a pizza with a girl. Oh, you don't like that? Well, we'll do half. We'll do half pepperoni and sausage and half sprouts. Then you look over, you've eaten your half a pizza, and they've had a half a piece. And it's 3 fucking girls, and you're just like, so just fucking, why can't you just get a salad on the side?
No leftovers there.
Chicks don't understand. They keep wanting to change food.
I realize that I'm going to get thrown in with the Tommy Z's of the world. And you never hear me sit around and bitch about fucking women. But in addition to a pizza is meat-based. You can't get around that. Sprouts is not fucking happening. Sean, Georgia, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, man, my ex-girlfriend used to always want to order a pizza with half banana pepper and pineapple, and I couldn't fucking stand it when it would get on my sauce.
Yeah, it's just, again, why do you have to have a side? Why can't they just order pizza the correct way? And I got no problem with fucking Earl saying a plain cheese pizza, because then I can always just grab a piece of sausage and be slicing it into my mouth while I'm eating over at Tommy Z's Man Cave.
Yeah, and those pizza
I want to put fucking cigar butts on top of the pizza and eat it. Here's our good friend, Hard Rock Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
Hello, boys. Pizza should. I'm a purist. I don't like anything on my pizza except a plain cheese pie. But it's got to be me. I mean, who the hell wants spinach on a fucking pizza?
It's happening constantly now.
I can't.
I don't mind it occasionally, but women are taking over the pizza industry.
I watched the special on, I don't know, some Nat Geo or one of those over the weekend, and it was all about the battle between Chicago pizza and New York pizza.
That was on the Travel Channel. And you know what's funny, Johnny? I'm not even kidding you. That's about 5 years old, if not more, and it runs constantly still. It's 2 firehouses, right?
Yeah. Yep. And all I wanted to do was order like 20 pizzas and just eat them after watching this thing for an hour. It was
the Chicago pizza, and by the way, they went to L.A. and had the L.A. people choose between New York pizza and Chicago pizza, and it was something like 10-1. New York won this.
Oh, nice.
Because the Chicago pizza is like a lasagna soup. I don't know what you would call it, but it isn't. You can't even pick up a Chicago pizza. It's like a fucking bundt cake with some tomato
meat
sauce
and
on
cheese.
it.
Yeah, I never got the Chicago deep dish thing in it now. But then there's also different ways that people eat, like a New York pizza. Like I see someone eating pizza with a knife and a fork, I want to stab them in the eye with the knife.
Really, you go that far?
Who the hell what do you need a fucking knife and fork to eat a pizza with?
Well,
I don't even fold. Like I'm a straight regular pizza eater. Some people like to fold the pizza. I don't like that either. It's just just eat
the
it.
folding is more of a New York thing.
My dad folds.
I like the fold.
I can't do it.
I don't like the sandwich, a slice on top of another slice, but I like the fold.
Who the hell eats a slice on top of a slice?
Someone trying to get 2 slices before it's gone.
Jeez, I'm a fat bastard, and I would never even try to eat 2 pieces of pizza at the same time like that.
Go for it.
Hold on, you got a problem right now. It's John from Chicago. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I work at a pizza place, and I got to say, I don't agree with those numbers, man. 10-1, that's got to be wrong.
No, these are firemen that actually made the thing. Now, you make Chicago-style deep dish pizza?
Oh, yeah, I work at a pizza place here in a suburb outside Chicago, and I've been delivering pizza for about 4 years now, and I can't help but eat it all day long.
Give us the name of your place. Give it a plug.
DominicsPizza.net. It's in Villa Park, Illinois.
Now, here's the thing, John. And I've eaten the Chicago deep dish pizza. Since it's not a pizza, why call it one?
I don't know. I mean, it's got all the ingredients of a pizza. It's got the sauce. It's got the cheese. It's got the dough. What makes it not a pizza?
Well, you could say the same thing about meatball sub. You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, it's the way you fucking make it, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
And
so,
it's
but
not.
this is better.
You can't eat it like a pizza. If these guys would have just called it fucking lasagna soup, then everybody be like, hey, I do like lasagna soup. But the fact that you called it something else, you know what I mean? Like, if you took a fucking lemon cake, right, and called it blueberry pie, it could be the best tasting lemon cake in the world, but the guy who was looking for a blueberry pie is going, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Like those ice cream pebbles are not actually ice cream. They're just their own dessert entity.
I think they're
separate.
chemicals.
Yeah, that's not ice cream.
The ice cream.
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots. Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah, but they're not ice cream.
I thought they were ice cream just prepared a different way, like all the ice cream ingredients.
That's what they try and get
were
away
there.
with, but they're not. It's not true. Like in Yankee Stadium, they'll go, ice cream, and you get it, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
You just gave me vanilla gravel.
And what, if it is true, why doesn't it melt?
Right.
What is it in little fucking gravelly dots for? It's something else.
It's the ice cream of the future. Don't you know that? That's
Future
their
sucks.
You know what? Give it to Neil Armstrong. And then, when I'm in the Jetsons, when I have flying cars, I'll call a Dippin' Dot an ice cream. But not a day before. See, I'd be perfect for the Spike TV show.
Let's do
I'll
it.
tell you.
Well, why don't you try out on Wednesday, and then maybe we can be co-host. I'm still looking. I'm not going to shit on them. I'm still hoping I get a call back.
You're going to.
They said Thursday or Friday.
Unless Fez somehow ruins this for you, you are going to get a call back.
I'm sure.
All right, thanks so much, Johnny.
I'm sure Spike's listening.
All right, peace. I want to get together with Hard Rock Johnny soon. We never do that socially.
I see him sometimes. I've gone to the Hard Rock to eat a few times.
Yeah, I can't eat that. I want to go somewhere else with him and eat. We were always supposed to go down to that place in Little Italy. And then we got the Fez jinx after the last one, and we never went back there again from Fez in his bad mood. What happened? You had a panic attack before you got there, and then you yelled at Hicks?
Yeah, I had a panic attack in the cab.
And then you tried to make the meal go exactly the same way as the previous time we were there, and I ended up even leaving early.
You were missing me, though. I think
you weren't there that
if
night.
we can go back, not a call back.
You get the call back?
Not a call back.
Oh, who's that from?
It was from Spanny Man. What's up? So I'm gonna take care of that.
Let him know I'm doing a show. Just right back. I'm doing a fucking show, Spandy.
I shouldn't have probably exchanged phone numbers in the first place. But I still am hopeful, I still think that there's a possibility I get called.
Absolutely.
The one girl was laughing. I was just a little bit freaked out when the other girl left.
By the way, how many dinners does Fez own now?
At least 6.
I would love to start and get some producer fucking meetings in here. By the way, without you here today, Dave, I hate to say it, we got off to one crazy fucking start.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One crazy start.
Were the phones working at least?
Yeah. But the Fez had fucking taken them all to turn against himself. And it turned into so dark. After you and Fez had that little spat this morning, the next 30 calls were just like, at least he doesn't sit there and fucking cry all day, dick.
Oh, boy. I thought Fez was going to like my show. I really did. I guess only Ron liked it.
Joe, Salt Lake, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron Bennington.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a pizza place out here in Utah. They're out of New York, I guess. They hate pineapple so much that if you ask for it, they'll put it on your pizza, but they'll charge you $20 and say it's imported from China.
You know what? You're in Salt Lake. The only thing you should call a pizza out there is a Mormon. And what time when... yes, we do deliver Mormons. What can we get you?
Not a big pineapple fan on pizza, too. That seems a little too exotic for pizza.
I don't even like pineapple on trees. All right, we're going to break here. Back in a few moments. Earl Douglas sitting in with us today. Good to see you, Earl.
See you too, guys.
And looks like we got some stuff signed by Eric Burden. Even looks like some vinyl for one of the next few times that we play Search, Hurry Up and Search. So we're going to come back. Maybe we'll talk a little sports with Eastside Dave. We'll talk, since we've got Earl here. The Jets just made a big signing. LT is in New York.
Whoa.
LT.
Not the real LT.
To be the real LT, you got to be playing. With the New York Jets now. Right back to talk about that Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie B, Fezzy W. Ron and Fez. Sirius 197, XM 202, The Virus.
It's AshleyMadison.com. Ashley Madison. For people that are in a marriage where they need something more, whether the couple is in on it, where it's like,